Yeah. Some days you keep standing, not because you're strong, but because falling feels the same. Retrofy. Let's talk about bruises. Hey. I've been holding on to dreams with hands that never catch a break. Hands so bruised from all the chances that I never learned to take. I've been walking through the fire just to prove that I exist, but every lesson life will teach comes with a scar I can't resist. People say I look unbroken, but they never feel my nights. Never feel the weight I'm carrying when I'm losing all my fights. I keep pushing, keep surviving even when my hope is thin, cause every time I fall apart the world just tells me try again. But try again with what my strength been leaking drop by drop. Every time I find my foot in something else just lets me drop. I've been trying to rebuild myself from pieces that don't fit, trying to light a dying flame with hands too tired to commit. I've been staring at the mirror trying to recognize my face, but all I see is broken moments stacked like stones inside this place. Still I rise, yeah, I rise even when I shouldn't, even when the pain beneath my ribs say maybe I just couldn't. Bruised hands, heavy heart, but I'm still standing in the dark. Every failure leaves a mark, but I keep fighting through the scar. Yeah, I fall, but not apart, just a man with a tired spark. Bruised hand, heavy heart, still trying to find my star. I've been dragging all my wounds like they were chains around my name, feeling guilty for the moments that I tried but lost the game. Life been swinging like it's angry, throwing hits I never see, but even when I'm on the ground I fight the fear inside of me. People think that quiet men are stronger than the ones who scream, but silence is a prison built from echoes of a broken dream. I've been learning how to breathe inside the smoke of my mistakes, learning pain don't disappear, it just adjusts to what it takes. Every time I lost someone, another piece of me went to. Every promise that I made myself became a battle I outgrew. I'm not asking for forgiveness, not expecting any praise. I'm just trying to stay alive through all these cold and empty days. Still I push, I keep on moving with a heart that's barely whole, with a mind that learned to suffer long before it learned control. Yeah, I'm tired, but tired men still stand before they ever fall. Still swing with bruised up knuckles even when the world is cold. Bruised hands, heavy heart, I keep standing in the dark. Every wound a kind of art, from the battles I outsmart. Yeah, I fall, but not apart, still a fighter from the start. Bruised hand, heavy heart, still searching for my spark. Maybe strength ain't in the lift, and maybe strength is in the fall. In the days you keep on breathing when you barely breathe at all. I've been losing, I've been breaking, but I'm here through every hit, cause a man is still a man even when he wants to quit. So I keep walking, bruised but breathing, heavy heart but still believing that someday, somehow these bruised hands will finally hold something that lasts. Yeah. A quiet man ain't quiet by choice. He's quiet because nobody ever listened when he spoke. Retrofy. This one's for the silent ones. Yeah. I've been breathing through the noise like it's the only air I know. Carrying a storm inside my chest that nobody can slow. People tell me I'm too quiet, say I never let things out, but they don't understand the weight I'm scared to scream about. I've been holding in my fears since I was young enough to trust. Then the world told me that tears were something man should hide in dust. So I learned to keep it quiet, learn to swallow every ache, learn to bury all my feelings deep enough they wouldn't wait. Now I talk inside my mind more than I talk with anyone, having conversations with the darkness long after the day is done. Nobody hears the battles waging underneath my skin. Nobody knows how many wars I lose before I even win. I've been walking with a heavy soul that nobody can detect, a heart so full of secrets that it's breaking from neglect. They think quiet means I'm peaceful, they think silence makes me strong, but if they heard the cries inside, they know they had it wrong. Silent cries of a quiet man, pain so deep no one understands. He hides the hurt the best he can. Silent cries from a quiet man, no screams, no tears, no trembling hands, just lonely nights and broken plans. Yeah, I've been learning how to cope without depending on a soul, learning how to stitch myself from pieces no one stole. Every time I try to open up, they saw weakness in my voice, so I taught myself to toughen up like silence was a choice. But silence is a prison built from everything I swallowed down, every truth I never said, every hurt that made me drown. I'm walking through my memories like a stranger to my past, looking at the versions of myself I bury fast. People say they love you, but they never ask you why. You hold the world inside your chest and never let it cry. They ask, are you okay? So they can hear you say you're fine, but they never stay for long, never look beyond the line. So I learned to keep it quiet, never let them see the bleed, never show the cracks inside, never speak of what I need. But even quiet hearts get tired, even shadows need a light, even strong men fall apart in the middle of the night. Silent cries of a quiet man, pain so deep it slips like sand. He hides it all, they misunderstand. Silent cries from a quiet man, no comfort comes from where he stands, just broken truths he never planned. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll be loud enough to say what hurts the most, loud enough to let my fears float out like a ghost. But until that day arrives, I'll fight battles on my own. A quiet man with silent cries, he never shows when he's alone. Quiet man, listen close, not to what he says, but to what he survives in silence. Yeah. Somehow, after everything, I'm still here, not winning, not shining, just here. Retrofy. Let's breathe. I've been walking through these broken days like time forgot my name. Every sunrise feels the same, every night repeats the blame. I've been picking up my pieces just to drop them all again. Try to hold myself together, feeling more than I pretend. People ask me how I'm doing, I just nod and keep it vague, cause the truth is way too heavy and my past is still a plague. I've been drowning in my memories like they're storms I can't escape, trying to stitch a ripped up soul that never falls into shape. Yeah, I'm tired of fighting battles nobody can see, tired of being the warrior life never let me be. But here I am, still breathing through the breaks inside my chest, still walking through the fire even when I need to rest. I've been hurt by my own choices, disappointed in my role, carrying the weight of dreams that never learn to make me whole. But even when I crumble, even when I lose control, there's a part of me that whispers, keep going, you're not done yet. So I'm still here, somehow, even when I should've faded out. Still breathing through the pain, still fighting fighting through the doubt. Every scar is proof that I survived the nights that tore me down. Yeah, yeah, I'm still here somehow. Yeah, yeah. I've been losing track of time inside the shadows of my mind, trying to find a silver lining life forgot to help me find. I've been pushing through the emptiness of days that feel the same, living quiet, living broken, living just outside the flame. People see the way I stand, they think strength is what I show, but they don't watch me fall apart in ways I never let them know. They don't hear the silent questions that I ask when I'm alone, don't feel the weight of what's the point echoing inside my tone. I tried running from my failures, but they followed every step. Tried to bury all the guilt, but it just dug itself a depth. Still I rise with every stumble, every loss I never chose, with every memory that hurts me and each wound that never closed. Yeah, I rise, not because I'm fearless, but cause fear won't let me quit. Cause I've learned that broken men still stand even when they don't fit. I'm not where I wanna be, but I'm far from where I fell, and survival is a victory even when life feels like hell. I'm still here, I'm somehow, even when my light is running out. Still fighting through the storms, still pushing through the doubt. Every breath is proof I didn't drown. The times the world pushed down. Yeah, yeah, I'm still here somehow. Yeah. Maybe I'm not meant to shine, maybe just to stay alive. Maybe strength is in the moments where I barely can survive. But I'm standing bruised and beaten, but still standing through it all. Cause I've learned that even those who shake can rise after they fall. So if tomorrow comes, I'll face it with the little strength I found. I don't know how I made it here, but I'm here. Still here somehow. I'm still here somehow. I'm still here somehow. Yeah. Some things don't heal, some things don't come back, some pieces stay missing forever. Retrofy, let's open those wounds. Yeah, yeah. I've been holding on to memories like the stones inside my hand. Heavy from the things I lived, heavier from what I planned. I've been staring at the ceiling like it's where my answers hide, searching for the parts of me I lost somewhere along the ride. People say that time heals everything, but time ain't healed a thing. It just taught me how to carry pain without letting the world see this thing. I've been walking through my past like it's a graveyard made of dreams. Every stone a broken promise, every name a silent scream. There are people I still miss, there are moments I still crave, but the hardest part of living is the pieces you can't save. Every choice I never made, every step I turned away, built the version of myself that I still mourn to this day. I've been losing bits of hope with every year that disappears, learning how regret can whisper louder than my fears. Yeah, I'm haunted by the chances that I never learned to chase, and the hardest truth to swallow, there are pieces I can't replace. Pieces of me, scattered in time, lost in the years I left behind. Broken moments I tried to trace, but some pieces I can't replace. Echoes fade, but scars still stay, shadows of a yesterday. Yeah, I've tried, but it's the case. some pieces I can't replace, yeah. I've been digging through my memories like they're pages in a book, trying to rewrite the endings that I never meant to overlook. I remember being younger, eyes full of fire, heart full of light. Thought the world would bend for me if I just learned how to fight. But the world don't bend for anyone, it just breaks us where we stand, leaves us wishing we were stronger, grasping life with trembling hands. I've been holding on to faces that I know won't reappear, voices fading in the distance like they never once were here. And I blame myself for failing, blame myself for letting go, but you can't control the seasons when your heart's buried in snow. I've been trying hard to heal, but healing don't mean what they claim. Sometimes healing is acceptance that you'll never be the same. I've been mourning all the lives that I never got to live, all the love I didn't give, all the nights I won't forgive. Every moment that slipped by, every memory I erase still reminds me of the truth. Some pieces I can't see. Pieces of me, scattered in time, lost in the years I left behind, broken moments I try to trace, but some pieces I can't replace. Yeah, echoes fade, but scars still stay, shadows of a yesterday. Yeah, I've tried, but it's the case, some pieces I can't replace. Maybe life is just a college, what we lose and what we keep. But the nights we lie awake and the days we barely sleep. Maybe broken is a language only few of us can speak, but even broken hearts keep beating in a rhythm soft and weak, yeah. I'm learning to live with the pieces I can't replace, not to forget them, just to carry them with a quieter grace, yeah.
Yeah. Some things you burn to forget, but the smoke never leaves you.
Retrofy. Let's walk through the ashes. I've been staring at the ruins of the man I used to know, watching pieces turn to ashes in the fires of long ago. Every dream I couldn't hold, every hurt I kept inside, all the moments I abandoned, all the times I should have tried. I tried burning all my failures just to start a brand new flame, but the smoke from my regrets will spell out every single name. People think that if it's gone it means you finally let it go, but ashes don't forget the shape of where the flames used to glow. I've been picking up my past with hands too tired for the weight, trying to turn the pain to lessons, trying not to drown in fate. But the truth is I still stumble when I walk those memory roads. Truth is I still carry every burden life bestowed. I've been haunted by the colors of the days that I destroyed, by the things I could have fixed and all the love I left to void. Yeah, I burned it all to start again. Hope the embers fade away, but fire only changes form, and so do the ashes of my yesterday. Ashes fall from who I used to be, burned it all but it still follows me. Tried to rise but fire doesn't fade. I'm walking through the ashes of my yesterday. Smoky skies where hope once lay, still I breathe what I burned away. Lost inside the ashes of my yesterday. I've been running from the memories like the flames beneath my feet. Every step reminds me of the battles I could never be. I try leaving it behind, but it keeps clinging to my chest like a shadow made of embers that refuses any rest. I've been lighting up the future with a match I barely hold, trying to make tomorrow brighter than the stories left untold. But the fires of my sorrow still ignite without a spark, burning quietly at midnight when my thoughts get way too dark. I remember every moment that I chose to look away, all the chances that I wasted, all the words I didn't say. Regret is like a wildfire, once it starts it never stops, consumes everything you love until the final structure drops. And I stood there in the smoke, barely breathing through the dust, wondering if a man like like me deserves a second chance to trust, but I'm learning as I rise from things I lost along the way. Even burned down fields can bloom beyond the ashes of yesterday. Ashes fall from who I used to be. Burned it all, but it still follows me. Try to rise, but fire doesn't fade. I'm walking through the ashes of my yesterday. Smoky skies where hope once lay. Still I breathe what I burned away. Lost inside the ashes of my yesterday. Maybe healing isn't fire, maybe healing is a rain, cooling down the broken places where I used to live in pain. Maybe falling isn't failure, maybe falling clears the way for the seeds that only grow in the ashes of yesterday. Yeah. I can't erase the past, but I can rise from it, even if the smoke follows me. I'm learning to breathe again. Learning to breathe again. Ashes of my yesterday. There's a moment right before a man breaks where he asks himself if there's anything left worth fighting for. Retrofy. Let's step into that moment. I've been standing at the edge of everything I couldn't fix, watching all my yesterdays stack up like heavy bricks. I've been holding on to hope like it's a rope that starts to fray, feeling pieces of myself slip quietly away. People tell me brighter days are somewhere up ahead, but I walk so many dark roads I can't trust the words they said. I've been fighting for a life I'm not sure ever belonged to me, trying to keep my heart from drowning in the pain I never see. I've been staring at the ceiling like it's hiding some last clue, wondering if the man I am is someone I can make brand new. But I'm tired, so damn tired of pretending I'm okay, of waking up with empty hands and faking strength throughout the day. Still, there's something in me whispering, something small that won't let go. A quiet voice inside the dark that says you're stronger than you know. Maybe I'm not ready for the light, but I'm not folding in the cold. Not yet, not before the world fades out. Before the world fades out, I wanna take one final breath. Before the world fades out, I wanna rise above my death. Even broken, even doubtful, I'll still stand through all the doubt. I won't leave without a fight. Not before the world fades out. Before the world fades out. I've been losing grip on moments that once kept my heart alive, trying to remember reasons why I fought so hard to survive. Every failure left a bruise that never learned to fade away. Every scar another chapter in the story of decay. I've been walking with a weight that no one ever cared to see, carrying a version of myself that's too heavy now for me. But even when I break, something in me never falls to dust. Something deeper than the sorrow, something louder than mistrust. Maybe it's the fear of losing everything I haven't tried. Maybe it's the hope that one day I won't have to run or hide. I've been living like a shadow of a man I wanna be, chasing silhouettes of dreams that keep slipping out of me. But tonight I'll take my heart back, piece by piece, beat by beat. Even if my knees are shaking, even if I feel defeat. Cause the truth is I'm not finished, even if I'm full of doubt. I'll keep walking toward tomorrow, not before the world fades out. Before the world fades out, I wanna take one final breath. Before the world fades out, I wanna rise above my death. Even broken, even doubtful, I'll still stand through all the doubt. I won't leave without a fight. Not before the world fades out. Maybe strength ain't loud or fearless, maybe strength is quiet pain. Maybe standing one more moment is how warriors remain. Maybe broken men become the strongest on the ground. Cause rising when you shouldn't rise is where our strength is found. So here I stand with shaking hands and cracked resolve, A fading world around me and a heart I can't dissolve. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I'll face it without a doubt. I'm not giving up tonight, not before the world fades out.